offered to talk about the 3 layers of skin, and I, within like the last few months, recently heard this analogy, and it just really like sunk in with me. So I thought that this would be a great opportunity for me to share it with you guys. So we all want smooth skin that is like smooth in color and smooth in texture. And we can all think back to when we see babies or little kids and how their skin is so soft and plump. And I have my little analogy here of grapes for baby skin. So this is baby skin cells. They're nice and plump, and you know, everybody loves to just put their hands all over baby's cheeks and stuff because their skin is so soft because it's so hydrated, and you know, it hasn't been pretty damaged just due to everyday living. I mean, unless you live in a box, which I know none of you do, your skin is going to get damaged throughout life. So as we age, our skin becomes similar to the lower levels of skin are like grapes, and then the next level of skin is like raisins, and then the top layer is like cornflakes. So visual representation of youthful skin and aging skin. And this would probably be like 25, 30 years of age right here, when for the average, that the healthy grapes are turning more into raisins. And then as we age, the majority of our skin becomes these raisins, and the grape cells get less and less and less. So what causes it is just, you know, urbanization, changes in the environment, climate changes, the sun. I mean, we live in Florida. I guarantee that people don't slather themselves every morning in sunscreen. I'm sure some do, but fortunately, like with our products, we have SunShield in them, so you get that skin blocking factor. So how can we get rid of the cornflakes and get our healthy skin cells back? Because the cornflakes represent superficial dead skin. So it's kind of like deader than dead. It's just sitting on top of your already dead skin cells or dying skin cells, which are the raisins. And then we do still have these great grape cells down there, but we have to, as we age, exfoliate and hydrate and treat our skin right. So I'm going to just educate you a little bit on that today. So our products can help you with that. So before you do any good skincare regimen, you want to make sure that you are exfoliating. If you happen to use our normal to oily line, there is little bits of exfoliation in that wash. All right. And if you have dry skin like me, or normal to dry, there isn't exfoliators that are like as abrasive in there, but there's still like elements in our wash that are good for you, but really you want to use a facial resurfacer or a polishing exfoliator before you wash your face. It's going to help remove those cornflakes, and you only use it probably 2, no more than 3 times a week. And the facial resurfacer is made out of volcanic ash. I use this stuff definitely 2 to 3 times a week. It smells amazing, and it's mildly abrasive, but it's definitely gonna peel off your dead skin. And you just put it on your face and then let it sit there for a minute or 2, and then just get in the shower and rinse it off, or use a warm cloth to take it off. And it also has Nangai oil in it, so it's gonna exfoliate and hydrate right away. All right, the polishing exfoliator is a little bit less abrasive, but it is also going to do a great job. So if you use this once or twice a week and the other, you can mix and match. And if you have like really delicate skin, then you would probably want to try to use the polishing exfoliator. And let me see, I had to make notes so that I could make sure. Okay, so step 1 is exfoliating. Okay, and then after you exfoliate, of course, you would use your usual 3-in-1 wash or your cleanser, okay? And we have 4 different kinds of cleansers that are amazing, and the basic foundation of the skincare system. Okay, then number 2 is hydration. So how can you hydrate your skin? Well, fortunately, Senegence has the most amazing product called Climate Control. Okay, and I have 2 here to show you. It comes with 2 delivery systems. So when you get it, it's not activated, and there's this liquid in there. And when you get it, you shake it up, okay, and it turns into a gel that you can just spray onto your hands, or if you're like gluttonous for it like I am, you just spray it right on your face, and then you can just kind of pat it in. And it is our Senaplex Complex, which I'll talk about in a minute, and hyaluronic acid. All right, and sometimes people hear that word and they freak out, but we're all born with hyaluronic acid. It's what's hydrating our skin. It's babies have tons of it, and as we age, again, we lose it. So this is gonna put that right back in, and it has tiny molecules. So it has a chance to get through the cornflakes, but again, if you slough those cornflakes off, this stuff's gonna get way down deep into those grape cells, and it's gonna plump them back up. All right, so I cannot say enough good things about this. Plus, diaper rash, sunburns. Some girls say that it works great on stretch marks. You know, this is like literally gold in a spritzer thing. All right, so we talked about exfoliating and hydrating. And then I mentioned Senaplex, which I'm just gonna cover quickly. If you have a catalog, it is in your catalog, okay? It talks about it. It is the science of our Senederm, our skincare, and the Senaplex Complex. It's a kinetic enzyme that allows skin cells to grow from the bottom to the top. Okay, so it affects how it grows from the bottom, so those grapes, and it's going to help expand those healthy cells. Okay, and it helps your skin cells renew at an average of 23.3% faster. All right, and then, you know, that basically just means anti-aging at a more rapid rate, which we all love. And then here on the next page of your catalog, if you don't have a catalog, ask your person who added you to send you one. It increases moisture and hydration, reduces fine line and wrinkles, increases firmness and elasticity, all by about 50%. And the coolest thing is it increases collagen synthesis by 168%. And so everybody's dying for collagen these days, don't you know it? So, anyways, continuing on, Climate Control, all those uses, comes in 2 delivery systems. You shake it up to activate it, so it's not even like active until you make it active. Okay, and then my last thing I'm going to talk about is Serum C. So hydration with vitamin C is like the perfect marriage, you guys. And we have Serum C, which is our Senaplex, okay, is the liquid with these little like pearl beads in there. And it's not, again, active until you pump this in those beads, which are vitamin C that are inactive, pump out onto your hand, and then you pat it onto your face. 1 pump will cover the whole face, and that is what's really gonna help fight free radicals, urbanization, sun. This has that sun shield in it, so you put it on, and it's like a veil over your skin protecting you. Okay, and then I know that's a lot of steps, and honestly, like, it takes time to build the routine, and I, in all honesty, can't say that I do every step every day, but I try to. I have this room where I'm at here has a bunch of skincare in it, and then I have some in the bathroom, and I just kind of mix and match and do the best that I can, but definitely make sure that I exfoliate every few days, and I use Climate Control. I have that in both rooms. And then I try to use my vitamin C as much as possible. And, oh, today I'm wearing smoked topaz in the crease and smoked topaz shimmer on just the lower part of the lid. And I used sandstone pearl as my inner corner base. Sorry, I just saw that question. And so I wanted to answer that. Anyways, so then you would continue on with your moisturizer, daytime, nighttime, whatever. And of course, we have so many products, and there's so many things that you can do with them. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, let's just make sure that we are working to have this kind of skin and not this kind of skin. All right, let's get rid of these cornflakes. Look, it's not even that big of a layer. Just a little effort, and we can start getting deep down and making that skin super healthy. Have a great day, ladies. Bye.